Good morning everyone. Now today we will start revision of lesson 1 that we have studied in previous month. Unit 1 is reproduction and lesson is reproduction is organism. Usually we get 1 mark question or MCQ from this chapter. First we should know the meaning of lifespan. It is the time period from birth to natural death of an organism. For example, butterfly, it is a lifespan of 1 to 2 weeks. Reproduction, that is formation of new species or perpetuation of new species from the pre-existing one. Two types of reproduction are asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. In asexual reproduction, only single parent cell is involved, but in sexual reproduction, two opposite sex cells are involved. In asexual reproduction, no formation of gametes takes place, but in sexual reproduction, formation of gametes occur. In asexual reproduction, no variations are observed, but in sexual reproduction, variations are observed as two opposite sex cells are involved. Half of the characters are received from father and half of the characters are received from mother. Example for asexual reproduction is amoeba and for sexual reproduction is human beings. Now we will study various modes of asexual reproduction. A brief account of them we have also studied in class 10th. Now we will study about fission. It is a method in which single parent cell divides into two or more daughter cells. If two daughter cells are produced, then it is called binary fission, example amoeba. And if more than two daughter cells are produced, then called multiple fission, example plasmodium. Now next mode of asexual reproduction is budding. In this method, a small outgrowth called bud develops on the body of the parent organism. Example for plant is yeast and example for animal is hydra. Third mode of asexual reproduction is spore formation. It is reported in fungi, for example conidia, they are found in penicillium, and some algae, they also reproduce by spores, for example zoospores, which are motile in nature. Now next mode of asexual reproduction is vegetative propagation. It is a method in which all plant parts are used to produce a new plant. Example, potato, eyes are used. In case of ginger, turmeric, rhizome is used. In case of agave, a bulbil. In bryophyllum, leaves, and water hyacinth, offset. Water hyacinth is also known as Echinacea crescens. It is also known as terror of Bengal. Now continued. For example, here I have drawn a cycle. For example, the birth of an organism takes place. The organism grows, reproduces, reaches maturity, and now gradual weakening of cells and tissues takes place, and finally the death of an organism occurs. One more important question that is frequently asked from this chapter is unusual flowering phenomena. It is a process where we can find that how organism reproduces in how many years. For example, bamboo, it flowers in 50 to 100 years, and Strobilanthes kuntiana, that is known as Neela Kurunji, it flowers once in 12 years. Oestrus cycle, it is reported in non-primates, and menstrual cycle is reported in primates. Monoecious and dioecious, very important question. Monoecious, where both the sex organs are located on the same organism, they are also known as homothelic. For example, Markensia. Dioecious, these are either male or female. They are also regarded as unisexual. For example, male cockroach or female cockroach. Hermaphrodites. This term is frequently used in case of animals where both the sex organs are located on the same organism. For example, sponges, tapeworm, leech, earthworm. Now one more important question that is frequently asked, what is the differentiation between haploid and diploid? Haploid are the cells having single set of chromosome. They are represented as small n. An example is a sperm or ovum. They have only 23 chromosomes. Diploid, for example, zygote, they have two double set of chromosome. For example, zygote. To be continued. Now we will study types of gametes. Gametes are of two types, isogametes or heterogametes. Isogametes are the gametes which are similar in shape and size. For example, in case of algae, cladophora. heterogametes which are different. For example, in case of algae, fucus, and in case of human beings. For example, in case of human beings, sperm and ovum are produced. Sperms are produced by male and ovum is produced by female. Sperm is motile in nature, ovum is non-motile. Sperm, it does not have much more reserve food material, but ovum, it is rich in reserve food material. So this shows heterogamety. Now we will listen some examples showing diversity of sexuality in organisms. If your question comes, give one example of bisexual animal, you can write earthworm. If unisexual animal, then cockroach. If monoecious plant, then algae, chara. If dioecious plant, then Markensia, a bryophyte. If bisexual flower, then you can write sweet potato. In Hindi, it is known as shakarkandi. Now, I have drawn one more flow chart that shows gametogenesis, pre-fertilization events, post-fertilization events. For example, if an adult organism is present and reaches maturity, sexual reproduction takes place and gametes are produced. Formation of gametes is known as gametogenesis. When gametes are produced, they need any medium, how they have to be transferred. So gamete transfer takes place. After gamete transfer, now fertilization occurs. This results in the formation of diploid zygote. Zygote undergoes embryogenesis to form a new organism. Pre-fertilization events include gametogenesis and gamete transfer, where I have written number 1 and number 2 also. In case of post-fertilization events, I have mentioned again number 3 and 4. Third is zygote and fourth one is embryogenesis. Embryogenesis includes cell division and differentiation. Cell division, where cell divides by mitosis, and differentiation, number of cells differentiate to produce different layers and they perform different function. Fertilization, it is of two types, external fertilization and internal fertilization. External fertilization occurs outside the female body, for example as in case of amphibians, fishes, and internal fertilization takes place inside the female body, for example human beings. To be continued. Now we will study some more important technical terms. Parthenogenesis. For this term you can see sometimes board paper used to start with this question only. It is a process in which unfertilized egg develops into a new organism. For example, reptiles. Here you can give example of whiptail lizard, bird, example turkey, honeybee, and rotifers. Rotifers are the worms, and we don't know whether their male occurs or not. As soon as the female lays eggs, that unfertilized egg develops into a new organism. Pollination. It is the transfer of pollen grains from the anther of the stamen to the stigma of the carpel. And pollination is of two types, self-pollination and cross-pollination. More detailed account of this we have already studied in lesson 2, that we will study tomorrow in lesson 2 revision. Oviparous. These are egg-laying animals, for example birds. Viviparous. These are birth-giving animals, example human beings. Layers of fruit. 3 layers of fruit are pericarp, mesocarp, and endocarp. Pericarp is the outermost layer, mesocarp is the fibrous layer, and endocarp is the stony layer. Layers of seed. 2 layers of seed are testa and tegmen, where testa is the outer layer and tegmen is the inner layer. In this chapter, today we have studied all the terms which are related to plants as well as animals which are related to reproduction. Thank you.